Marcus Sinclair built a $40 million logistics empire in America. His family sold it for scrap while he was sleeping in the guest room. This is the story of a man who crossed an ocean to find his American dream, then crossed back to find his worst nightmare waiting in the house he bought them. Marcus Sinclair, 58, born in Trenchtown, 1966, the year after independence. His mother used to say he came into the world the same time Jamaica did, both of them trying to figure out what freedom really meant. Left Kingston at 19 with $200 in his sock and a forged reference letter from a cousin who worked at the American embassy. Landed in Atlanta, Georgia in 1985, Reagan era, crack era. The city was burning with opportunity and danger in equal measure. Marcus didn't sell drugs, he delivered them, legally. Started as a courier for a pharmaceutical distributor, riding the MARTA bus with vials of insulin in a cooler bag. Saved every dollar, studied logistics at night school. By 1995, he had his own delivery van. By 2005, he had 12 trucks and a warehouse near Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. By 2015, Sinclair Logistics was doing $40 million annually, moving medical supplies across the Southeast. The man never forgot where he came from. Sent money home every month, $2,000, sometimes $3,000 USD, whatever the family needed. Built his mother a house in Cherry Gardens before she died. Put 3 cousins through UE. Paid for surgeries, weddings, funerals. The unofficial tax every successful Yardie pays to the family left behind. And in 2023, after a minor heart scare, Marcus decided it was time to come home. He thought he was returning to rest. His family thought he was returning to die.
Let's map the players, because what happened to Marcus wasn't random. It was coordinated, choreographed, a slow-motion heist that took 18 months to execute. Aunt Hyacinth, 67, Marcus's mother's sister, the family matriarch since Marcus's mother died in 2018, lives in the Cherry Gardens house Marcus built. Rent-free, bills paid, everything covered. She's the one who called every month to say, "Family need you, Marcus, when you coming home?" She's not evil, she's practical. She sees Marcus's success the way a farmer sees rain, something that falls from the sky that you're entitled to capture. She genuinely believes the family deserves what Marcus built because they watched him leave, because they suffered while he thrived, because family means shared destiny, even when you didn't share the labor. Desmond, 44, Marcus's first cousin, Hyacinth's son, works at National Commercial Bank, mid-level, loan processing department, married with 2 children, perpetual financial stress, always, quote, between opportunities. He's been borrowing from Marcus since 1998, small sums at first, $500 here, $1,000 there. By 2020, he owed nearly $50,000 USD, never paid back a dime. Desmond is the weak link who thinks he's the mastermind, the kind of man who uses words like leverage and liquidity to describe stealing from his own blood. But here's the thing, Desmond genuinely believes he's protecting Marcus from himself. In his mind, he's not stealing, he's safeguarding. Marcus get too American, he tell himself, too reckless with money. If I don't manage this, he'll piss it away. He believes his own lie. That's what makes him dangerous. Cheryl Ann, 39, Marcus's second cousin on his father's side, real estate agent, the connecting tissue between the family and the formal systems. She knows how land titles work. She knows which notaries don't ask questions. She knows the value of every property Marcus owns in Kingston because she's the one who helped him buy them. The St. Anne beachfront property, 5 acres Marcus bought in 2010 for $400,000 USD, worth $2.2 million today. Cheryl Ann has been tracking that appreciation for years, watching it like a stock ticker. There's one more player, but you won't meet her yet. She's young, she smiles a lot. She calls Marcus Uncle Mark and asks about his health. Her role becomes clear later when the digital money starts moving. 4 people, 4 roles.
one target who trusted them completely. Month 2. Desmond visits Marcus with concerns about his American accounts. Suggests consolidating everything in Jamaica. Safer, easier to manage. Family can help. Marcus, still jet-lagged, still trusting, agrees to give Desmond limited power of attorney, just for administrative efficiency. Month 3. Cheryl discovers that Marcus's Cherry Gardens house has a cloud on the title. Some old dispute from the 90s needs to be cleared up with a quick sale and repurchase. Marcus signs documents he doesn't read. The house transfers to a company controlled by Cheryl and Aunt Hyacinth. Month 6. Keisha enters. Tech-savvy, works at a call center but knows cryptocurrency. The future of money, Uncle Mark. She's been visiting for months, bringing food, asking about his health. Now she notices his PIN when he checks his balance at the ATM. The smile never leaves her face. Within 3 weeks, $40,000 in crypto transfers. Small amounts, $2,000 here, $5,000 there, moved through 7 different wallets before cashing out. Untraceable. Clean. Keisha brings Marcus chicken foot soup the day after the final transfer. Asks if he's sleeping okay. You look tired, Uncle Mark. Me bring you soup. Make sure you eat, alright? The betrayal that comes with a smile always cuts deeper. January 2024. Marcus tries to transfer money to his Atlanta accountant for tax season. His primary account, frozen, locked for suspicious activity. He calls Desmond in a panic. Desmond is looking into it, says there's paperwork, says he needs Marcus's signature on more documents. Something in Desmond's voice, too calm, too rehearsed. Marcus drives to National Commercial Bank himself, sits with a branch manager who doesn't know the family connection. The manager pulls up the records, Marcus's signature on loan applications he never filled out. His Cherry Gardens property, sold 6 months ago to a shell company. His St. Ann beachfront, mortgaged for $400,000 US. The money transferred to an account in Spanish Town. Total stolen, $340,000 from his accounts. $1.8 million in property fraud. $400,000 in mortgage loans taken in his name. $2.4 million gone. He sat with the paper for 20 minutes before he understood what he was looking at. But here's what they didn't know. Marcus Sinclair didn't build a $40 million company by being soft. He built it by being careful, by documenting everything, by assuming that even family can become competition. The day he arrived in Jamaica, Marcus started recording. Phone calls, family meetings, casual conversations over dinner. He had a digital audio recorder in his pocket, a backup phone in his sock drawer, and a security system in the Cherry Gardens house that streamed to a server in Atlanta. He didn't know they would scam him. He just knew that successful men get sued, targeted, betrayed. It was habit, paranoia maybe, the cost of building something valuable. And now, that paranoia was his salvation. Marcus hired a Kingston law firm, not family connected, not friendly, just expensive and ruthless. Turned over 147 hours of recordings, every suggestion, every just sign here, every whispered conversation between Desmond and Cheryl Ann about how long before he dies anyway. Him heart no good. Doctors say 2-3 year max. We just taking what would have come to we anyway. 2 to 3 years. They weren't just stealing from him. They were timing the theft to his expected death. March 2024. Desmond arrested for fraud and embezzlement. Cheryl Ann's real estate license suspended pending investigation. Keisha facing cybercrime charges for the cryptocurrency transfers. The $340,000 she moved through 7 different wallets before cashing out. Aunt Hyacinth, 67, diabetic, proud, served with eviction papers for the house she thought she owned. Marcus got most of his money back. The American accounts unfroze. The St. Ann land returned after a court battle that cost him another $200,000 in legal fees. The Cherry Gardens house, he kept it, but moved into a hotel. Couldn't sleep under that roof anymore. He visited Aunt Hyacinth in the apartment she now rents with her pension. Small place in Spanish Town, hot, no AC. She looked old, not angry, just old. Me never think you woulda fight we Marcus. Me think you woulda just let it go. Family business. You never ask, Hyacinth. You never ask. You just tech. That's the difference. He pays her rent now, $600 a month. Not because she deserves it, because he can't bear to see his mother's sister homeless. Because even justice has a mercy clause. Because he's still the man who sends money home, even when home became a war zone. So what you learned today? Success doesn't protect you from the people who love you. It makes you a target for them. And the cruelest scams aren't run by strangers in masks. They're run by family who look you in the eye while they reach for your pockets. Marcus Sinclair won every legal battle, lost every emotional one. The money came back. The family never will. Was he wrong to record them? Or were they wrong to give him reason to? Drop your take in the comments.
And if you made it this far, subscribe or the algorithm will forget I exist. Yardie Confessions, out.